Could this be it? Could this be the final video of the LP of the pack? I guess we're about to find out. Hello there everyone, KY in here and welcome back to my Let's Play on MegSEGAbytes. So last time solved 2 levels of the Supersonic rank, and now we are on to the final level of the pack, which is Supersonic 8. So if all goes well, then the pack will be finishing this LP in this video. But if not, then maybe the next one. But it all depends on how badly this one stumps me. So without further ado, let's go ahead and see if I'm successful in solving this level. So, Supersonic 8. Inside the Flopsy disk drive. 40 lemmings, 31 to be saved. Okay, and it's a Flopsy level. I already knew that since Flopsy told me that the final 2 levels are his. Alrighty, so we have an entrance there. Let's see.
Let's go.
Let's see, where's the exit though? Yeah, I wonder, where's the exit? Ah, this music. I remember this one. Yeah, this was the same one that played on, I believe, Gravity Coaster is the name. Yeah, from SEB Lems. Okay, so this is not steel, only the metal squares are. Okay, and we're allowed to lose up to 9 here. So 2 bombers, and plus 7 more if we wanted to. And only 4 builders. Okay, there isn't really that many options here. Let me see, is that like a trap or something? No, that's all solid terrain, okay. Okay, no stars should just be like background stuff. No, it's actually a trap. Yeah, where is the exit on this thing? In this level? Is it like up here or something? Okay, nothing here. Let's see. Yeah, he's gonna climb back. Okay, and then to here. Yeah, there's like a lot of things that I don't know here just because, you know, I'm one of those people, I generally don't use CPM. Oh, no. These smiley faces are traps. Huh. It's a pretty interesting one too. Okay, so, and that's the case. Yeah, then it appears that going out here to the right is like the best way to go here. Okay, and then... Yeah, I gotta see. Are those floppy disks like buttons or something? No, it's just part of the terrain. Yeah, that's a trap there. Oh no, we have plenty of bombers. No, never mind. 5 bomber pickups, so that's 7 of them. Yeah, which means we can only lose 2 more. 2 more? Yes, 2 more after that. We use all the bombers, if we decide to use them all. Yeah, so that probably means it's like over here or something. The exit, that is. Okay, and then right here. Yeah, let's go ahead and send that climber over. And not yet, let's wait. Okay. So fortunately they were close enough. Yeah, because even when they were spaced like that, for example, that hooded man trap from the I think it's the Agony tile set. Yeah, that one was very fast triggering. So that even spaced out a low, yeah, they would the lemon next to the one in front would still get killed. Which definitely took me by surprise there. But anyway, yeah, and then we were probably to like go up here, for example. And we have plenty of diggers here. I think anyway, this is already kind of reminding me of the final low of SEB Lems. Yeah, it is probably nowhere near the hardest low. Yeah, so I think I'm about to find out where the exit is over here. Yeah, this appears to all be steel here. Let's go ahead and mine. Whoop. Oh, that's the exit, huh? Yeah, it was pretty much like the only thing that could possibly be the exit anyway. Okay, so let's see then. This would probably be the likely way to go. But then again, yeah, we do have some paths that we need to take though. Yeah, like for example, maybe go down here, and then like cutting through here, and then we also need to go down here for the crowd as well. Well, let's see how to get somebody down here safely, though. Let's see. Let's see. We could probably drop down here safely, couldn't we? Wait, I think I remember some. Yeah, someone actually did drop down here safely. Okay, so no. This isn't as complicated as I'm making it out to be here. That seems to be like saved by a single pixel there. It's probably due to the bottom stack. Maybe that's why he's able to step up it rather than needing to climb. Okay, and then let's go ahead and have him drop down here. Okay, and then let's see. Send up another climber. Yeah, whoops. With the way it's been looking so far, it just definitely seems to be nowhere near the hardest level of the entire pack. But yeah, SEB Lems kind of had the exact same thing. Yeah, and then we could just simply bomb here, it appears. As a matter of fact, I'll probably just dig down here first. Yeah, and then bash through. Let me see. Would there be any other spots where we would need to like possibly mine? I don't think so, but yeah, it could be wrong though. Okay, it's too far away. Trying to make sure I get the timing and the climbers correct here. I guess it doesn't matter if he turns around. Okay, now he's a bit too early. No, it's a little too slow. A little further behind too. Nope. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and put a platform right there. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and climber bomb him. Lower. There we go. Okay, and we'll go ahead and put the stack there. Let's see. We wouldn't need a stacker, a builder anywhere else, would we? Okay, yeah, I think I could definitely see like going up here as well. And I've already used up some of my miners. As a matter of fact, we probably don't even need the 2 climbers there.
Let's go.
Okay, and then I don't have any climbers here, do I? Yeah, I don't. So that's good. Okay, and then mine down. And mine down here as well. Okay, and now, as for the rest, yeah, I can probably see the crowd maybe going up here. Let's see though. Yeah, then let's go ahead and build up here. Let's see. Why don't we try just bashing through first? Okay, and then trying to see. Yeah, because we definitely need to go over the top there. Let's go ahead and put a platformer there. As much as I hate to. Or actually, no, maybe we don't have to. Okay, I unfortunately did not get someone down in there. Then again, I think I'm just simply going to go over the top here. Yeah, so let's map it out. Let's go ahead and platform over this first. Yeah, that's too many. There seems to be like too many of them getting killed there. Yeah, even he didn't make it through. Okay, let's go ahead and... Yeah, perhaps this will work out a bit better then. Okay, but then we didn't have that. Okay. Okay, yeah, so we have to dig first. And bash. We have to be like several bombers here or something. Oh, and I forgot that I wanted to platform over this first. Now, only one basher left. Yikes. Yikes, that might be a bad thing. Yeah, I mean, let's just see what happened with the rest of the low. I don't think we're gonna fare very well here, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, so it's like over here. even with the bombers, yeah, will we still even be able to get through anyway? Okay, that pretty much took a lot of bombers though. Okay, and I actually do not feel very good about that. Yeah, and we pretty much have to go up this way. Yeah, I've already used up a lot of the bashers. What did I do here? Yeah, I used the basher there. Let's see how about this would fare. It's not bad. Why don't we try saving up that builder? God. I want to like maybe go over here first. Oh, right, you're stuck down there. Okay, and then we... Yeah, hopefully we don't lose too many here. Okay, and then let's see. Okay, I think we might use a digger here. Okay. As a matter of fact, that might be a good candidate for using a builder. Okay, and then we could just dig down here. There we go. Okay, and that is level solved. Okay, and thus we have solved the entire pack. Or rather, I have solved the entire pack. 14 minutes exactly, too. Thanks so much for playing MegSEGAbytes. You have beaten the hardest we have to offer as of 2018. Stay tuned for more Sega-themed content in the future. Flopsy and Wafflin. Yep, and went over the requirement as well. Okay, so with the completion of Supersonic 8, that brings us back to Slow-Mo 1, the first level of the pack. Okay, so in this 40 level pack by Waffle and Flopsy, I gotta say, very good job to the both of them. I absolutely enjoyed this pack. Yes, it was a difficult pack, but I definitely enjoyed it a lot. And I just thought it was pretty bad that it did not get as much attention as it should have. Therefore, I kind of sent Flopsy into a downtrodden and unmotivated state. But in any case, yeah, it's kind of like I revived this pack from the dead, just in time for his other project's release. And as a result, Flopsy has credited me accordingly for that. Excuse me. So, yes, once again, job well done to both of them. It's a very well done pack in my opinion. These difficult levels and puzzles were actually pretty satisfying to figure out and solve. Yes, a lot of the levels were a bit on the long side, but honestly, I didn't notice it too much. Yeah, while I was LPing this pack. Yeah, I was simply too focused and busy solving the levels themselves to take notice. But even then, yeah, that didn't really bother me all that much because again, I welcome levels of all difficulties, but the hard ones especially are my types of levels that I like playing and solving. So, yes, I was more than happy to give this pack some more attention and loving. And yeah, if Wafflin was still around, then yes, he would definitely be happy to see that someone else is playing through the pack. I don't know anyone else who has solved the pack besides one of the pre-testers. I think the other pre-testers might have solved the entire pack as well. I could be wrong there. I think Flopsy will be more than happy to answer that for me. But if no one else has solved that besides one of the pre-testers, then that would mean that I'm pretty much the second person to have solved the entire pack. But again, yeah, Flopsy can correct me if I'm wrong there. And yeah, if I'm not the second person to have solved the entire pack, then yeah, then I'm not going to be too upset about that. Especially since there were plenty of other things that I was busy with, lots of other level packs I've been LPing. But yes, I'm definitely happy that I played through MegSEGAbytes now, and I would definitely recommend this pack. Yeah, I absolutely recommend it. It's really, really good. Especially if you can get past the super long and huge levels, and you definitely don't mind them because honestly, yeah, the puzzle quality is more important to me. Yeah, if the puzzle is really good, then the huge level size isn't going to bother me at all. And and as I said um, just earlier, yeah, I was too busy solving the levels to like really take notice of the huge sizes. But anyway, um, so regarding the levels themselves, yeah, slow mo one, very good load to get one to ease one into the pack. Yeah, it's a pretty easy extroverting level. Although with the save requirement that you need to save everyone, it's definitely not a pushover at all, and it's pretty much a sign of things to come because basically from the get-go, it basically shows that Wafflin and Flopsy are not messing around here. But other than that, yes, it's a pretty nice load to start off the pack, and especially love the Circus Tower set happens to be one of my favorites as well. Snowball 2, yeah, more or less the same thing. Yeah, pretty much uses the exact same level concept as Snowball 1 in that you need to go around the level and free all those blockers. Snowball 3, yeah, another pretty good, except for everything low here, which uses the low concept of splat hatches. Yes, and both of the hatches are start over a splat height, so you pretty much have to yeah, rescue them and prevent too many of them from splatting. Yeah, before you go under the requirement stuff. Snowball 4, pretty good puzzle here as well. It was one of my favorites at the rank. Certainly harder than the previous three, but a really good one in my opinion. And then Snowball 5, would be the second time that I played a low in the Persia tile set. Yeah, quite honestly, I got taken by surprise um, with the trap in which both the top and bottom come together to smash the lemming into a bloody mess. Yeah, because honestly, I'm not much of a fan of blood and gore. Um, so it was a bit off-putting for me. But again, it's no fault of Flopsy since it's not his tile set anyway. It's Proximus. Um, and then Snowball 6, yeah, would be the first low in the pack that's credited to Waffle, Flopsy, and Lucia. I gotta say, very very nicely done to all three of them here. I absolutely enjoyed it, and certainly harder than the earlier X everything those that you have already played up to this point. And I also like the Candy Tower set as well. Yeah, it's definitely one that I love playing and solving levels in, especially looking at it too, at the levels in it as well. Snowball 7, yeah, somewhat difficult, especially if you do not contain the crowd. Although here I had to suspect that it's possible to solve the level without doing so. But you know, why make it harder on yourself than you need to? So yes, you can basically find a way to contain the crowds. Then yeah, this level would not be that hard at all. And in Snowball 8, yeah, this was definitely one of my favorite levels at the rank. It's probably my most favorite, yeah, in the entire rank. Yeah, just a really really good puzzle. I especially love the diversity and variety of puzzles throughout, and especially that trick at the end with making a bomber hole for a glider to land in to make a platform for the crowd. Yes, very very nicely done. And in particular, the level title, yeah, I love Tetris myself, and apparently I was a natural at it. Yeah, when I was a child. Um, I remember my family members being very, very amazed that I lasted a very long time on the final low, and hence the fastest speed at which the blocks fall from the top. Yeah, I believe I lasted over 20 minutes. Yeah. So quite a long time, especially for one young at a very young age. Yeah, I might have been maybe 5 or 6 at the time. Okay, and then for the speedy rank, yeah, speedy one, yeah, I definitely did not expect that one to stop me as it did, but yeah, it's a pretty nice puzzle to start the rank, and it's a very very nice tile set as well. Yeah, so really nice job to Flopsy and Wafflin, but especially Wafflin for the very tricky puzzle there. Speedy 2, yeah, another one of Wafflin's. Honestly, this one was really easy. But I especially love the fact how the pack's name is spelled out in the terrain. And then yes, this is the Rickroll of the pack, Speedy 3. So just like the one found in SEB Lems, yeah, it is also a time level. And yes, first time, I fortunately caught the time limit on time, yeah, before it could run out on me. And so when I went back to like refine some things, yeah, I thought I had maybe maxed out the release rate too late, but fortunately it was on time, and I finished with 2 seconds to spare. But even with the skill set, yeah, it's pretty much in any way you want it level. Yeah, just make sure that you synchronize the teamwork and so that you can finish the level on time. Okay, and then Speedy 4, yeah, Flopsy has told me that's a back route, so that should be fixed up. Speedy 5, yeah, somewhat of a difficult level, but I love the fact that the bottom hatch needs to make their way up via climbing, and then the top entrance has to make their way down safely in any way possible to get to the exit. Yeah, and honestly, I thought this was that featured a Michael Jackson track, but it's only because of his trademark hiccup vocals. Yeah, as is known, I believe. Yeah, so the he woo, yeah, which he's pretty well known for in his songs. Speedy 6, yeah. Flopsy told me that my solution might be a back route because it's um it's likely that Poplin didn't intend for anyone to go over the top to get to the exit. And indeed, I did check another member's solution to this low, and it seems that yeah, what I had in mind before was simply going over on the far right and getting the lemons up there instead. But apparently, I found a different way to solve this one. Okay, Speedy 7, pretty nice level here as well. A bit harder than I thought it would be, but it's still a pretty nice level. And especially, it's another one of SQ1's tile sets as well. Probably his first one, yeah, if we're not mistaken. Okay, and then Speedy 8, yeah, this one gave me a lot of problems, but at the same time, I kind of overcomplicated this one as well. Yeah, and that's the reason why I kept running into skill shortages. Honestly, I'm not too much of a fan of this tile set, mostly because of the I'm not too much of a fan of the silhouette sprites themselves. But that's just me, though. To each his own. But it's a pretty nice level to start to finish off the rank, though. But I gotta say, yeah, job well done to Flopsy for stumping me for quite a while for this one. Okay, and then Dashin 1. Dashin 1 was a very nice level to start off the rank. I love the food tile set, yeah, so Raymani did a pretty good job in this one. Definitely not trivial by any means, but at the same time, it's not like super hard either. Yeah. Besides, it's only the first level to rank. Okay, Dashing 2, a very nice level. Yeah, definitely one of my favorites. Yeah, I especially love the trick at the end with bouncing the glider. Yeah, inside the digger pit. Yeah, so that he comes out walking to the left to mine the crowd out. Yeah, that took me a while to see though, because I thought you were supposed to maybe have a blocker variable to turn the digger around. But no, that turned out to be wrong. Dashing 3, yeah, Flopsy has told me that's a back route. Yeah, as I was indeed correct in thinking that one needs to go use the very far right, yeah, in order to set up the path for the crowd. But still pretty nice though, yeah, and yes, there was like an error with the track that plays on the low, but that's already been fixed. Well, at least on my end, yeah, since I changed the track name itself so that it's prefixed with MSB rather than GGF. Okay, and I gotta say, Dashing 4 is my all-time favorite X of everything though in the entire pack. Yeah, just a very, very well done one. I really love the variety of puzzles that you need to figure out and solve. Yeah, in order to get through the level. Just very, very nicely done. And I think it's also one of my favorite tile sets as well. So it was a bit difficult, but yes, it's a really, really nice one. I was very, very satisfied in playing and solving it the entire time. Yeah, it was just way too awesome. So I can keep praising that level on and on and on. Okay, Dashin 5, yeah, another pretty good one as well. Yeah, I love the blocker trick where you have to release him later and then make the lemming who released them and also the blocker climbers to get out later on the right side by making a climber friendly part of the load there for them. Yeah, I gotta say a bit difficult as well, but um, yeah, it's not a very difficult solution to figure out. It's just making sure that you have enough skills, yeah, to get through the low. Castle Crashers, Dashing Six, yeah, was a pretty nice one. Um, this but this one was a pretty nice one. Um, not too difficult, but at the same time, it's not trivial either. That was a very nice using a basher to delay the crowd so that you can platform over the fire pit. Okay, and then Dashing Seven. Yeah, another very nice level as well. It was a pretty difficult one, but another very satisfying one to play and solve. Um, some of the things were a bit precise, but at the same time, I kind of brought that onto myself. It appears, as I did check another solution, and solution was kind of difficult as well, but maybe just not as fiddly as mine. Um, and then Dashing Eight, yeah, a very very nice level to finish off the entire rank. Um, it's a very beautiful toss up by GigaLem, and yeah, this was actually a deceivingly difficult puzzle. It was certainly not very easy to find ways to minimize the skills and everything. But yeah, that's because I dismissed a route that did not end up working at all. Um, so that was pretty much my undoing there. Lightspeed 1 is another pretty good one. A bit difficult, but yes, a very nice puzzle with a good solution. Um, I especially love the trick of separate, or rather, delaying with the next two lemmings to give the first one enough time to platform across the gap at the beginning. After that, it was difficult to figure out the solution, but yes, once again, a very nice low end solution. Lightspeed 2, this was a definitely an absolute favorite of mine. Yeah, just a really, really good solution. That's pretty much something that you can figure out with some logic, and also I like how the solution came together piece by piece. Yeah, that was the most satisfying in my opinion. Um, so very nicely done to Flopsy, Lucia, and Wafflem there, but especially Wafflem for the very nice solution. Yeah, and also in the very nice tower set. Alrighty, Lightspeed 3, another pretty good one, but this one was a difficult one for me. Um, I do like the tower set for the fact that there's a lot of green in it, and green happens to be my favorite color. There are some things that I have problems with here, such as the fact that there are some things here that can easily be mistaken for solid terrain, and it actually is background here. This is the most prominent on the very far right of the low, where I mistook that for solid terrain. Yeah, but it is actually background. And also the traps here are very very well hidden, because it looks a lot like the terrain a bit. And so to help with that, yeah, Flopsy added the so like the dripping rock from the dirt tile set for the retractable boulder trap. And yes, I thought that's a pretty good choice. There's one problem here in that also with the trap on the very far right. Yeah, the dripping kind of stops short where I expect the trap to animate and kill the lemmings. And so that took me by surprise that the trap still killed the lemming. Yeah, when the dripping animation showed otherwise. But other than that, yeah, this was difficult though to kind of figure out, but still a very nice note nevertheless. Okay, Lightspeed 4, yes, this was definitely a difficult one. Yeah, it's a deceivingly difficult load despite having only 4 skill types. And once again, yeah, the pack's name, MegSEGAbytes, is spelled in the terrain. And yes, Buttons is kind of a low design signature of Wafflems. And yes, I gotta say, props to him for managing to stop me here. But yes, it's still a pretty good load nevertheless. Okay, Lightspeed 5, this would pretty much be the first level in the pack where I unfortunately don't have the original recording. So pretty much a sound went off on Discord, and I kind of paused the recording to like go and close it off. But unfortunately, when I resumed, I forgot to unpause the recording. Not that it really matters, because as I found out later, you can't even hear my voice or the music in the recording, in the video. And so that really sucks because this was another low where I kind of struggled for quite a while as well. I think it took me pretty close to an hour. Yeah, probably like 50 minutes or so. But for this low, this is another one of my favorite tile sets from Lemmings 2, the outdoor tile set. And because once again, yeah, green happens to be my favorite color. And yeah, it is very, very prominent here. And also, the music choice here is really, really good. So I definitely did not mind the music being on repeat as I was playing the level. It's very nice and soothing, yeah, to listen to. So I definitely did not mind it at all. Uh, yes, this one, you can kind of say that this is difficult for KYN level just because I tend to be really bad with using stackers when solving lows. But that's just me though. Like for some very odd reason, that skill just happens to give me a lot of problems. Um, but yeah, it's still a pretty good low. Yeah, I thought Flopsy did a pretty good job here. But this is also another one of those levels where the save requirement got me into trouble because yeah, I still eternalize that pretty much like saving area one, and so when the save requirement does not require it, yeah, that pretty much gets me into trouble. So once I realized that not everyone needed to be saved, yeah, then I had a bit of an easier time. But even then, it's still not like completely like a complete cakewalk then. And yes, Lightspeed 6 is another law where I unfortunately do not have the original recording for. So normally, or rather, originally, Lightspeed 5 was the only level in that video. Yeah, because it took quite a while. But because but because the recording didn't go so well, um, and rather I did not have the audio or anything, yeah, that's what allowed me to tack on Lightspeed 6 because I pretty much went back and did Lightspeed 5 anyway, despite the fact that I've already solved it. And even though I had a successful replay at the level, I decided not to load it. Yeah, so I just decided to manually recreate the solution. And in the process of doing so, for some very strange reason, I ended up saving um, one over the requirement that time, rather than the save requirement exactly. And so I'm not exactly sure what happened that time, but well, I guess that's an improvement anyway. But yes, Lightspeed 6 ended up being tacked on, and it's another load that I struggled with for a while as well. Probably like maybe a good 40 minutes or so. I don't think it was as long as the previous one, or Lightspeed 5, but the struggle was still there. I gotta say, it's a really, really nice puzzle. Just the fact that you have a 5 and everything, except for the builders where you had twice as much. But even with twice as much, yeah, it was still a difficult level to like figure out and solve. Um, I played Lois in this tile set before, but the only tile I have was from David's The Lemmings Have Grown pack. Um, it's a pretty nice one though. Yeah, it's definitely another one of my favorite tile sets to like look at and admire and play and solve levels in. And then, unfortunately, yeah, something else also happened in that, yeah, I unfortunately did not have the original recording for Lightspeed 6 as well, because at the end of that video, you also cannot hear the my voice or the music. And as it turns out, for some very strange reason, OBS decided to reset my audio device settings to nothing. And so I don't exactly know what caused it to do so. And so it kind of made me pretty upset because I've already spent so much time, yeah, recording 2 videos in one day. Yeah, that ended up being like about an hour each, I think. And so that's pretty much like 2 hours right there. But I finally had success with this video where I tacked this on in addition to Lightspeed 5 and 6. Because pretty much at that rate that I was going, Lightspeed 5 and 6 would have been their own video, yeah, for the LP. But yeah, because I don't have the original recordings for those two lows. Yeah, those two lows were done in addition with Lightspeed 7, because pretty much the same thing. Yeah, I redid Lightspeed 5 and Lightspeed 6 in the same video, and then tacked on Lightspeed 7. Lightspeed 7 was a pretty huge struggle there. Pretty wide low, wide and toe low, and yeah, the solution is not very easy to figure out at all. It's definitely not easy to figure out how to get the limits up to the exit. Although, knowing myself, yeah, I kind of checked another person's solution to this low after I solved it. And it seems that all the pixel precise assignments that I did, yeah, it wasn't necessary at all on my part. Yeah, as I thought the other solution I saw, yeah, it was definitely a bit easier, yeah, to do in my opinion. But other than that, yeah, this is a pretty nice tile set. Yeah, I've played a low in this tile set for one of Flopsy's context lows. That's from earlier this year. Yeah, it's a pretty nice one. And once again, you do see MegSEGAbytes. Yeah, it's spelled out in the terrain there. Okay, and then Lightspeed 8. Yeah, a really difficult low, but a very nice one to round off the rank. Yeah, Wafflin did a pretty good job here. I especially love the low concept here. Just two lemmings, and they kind of had to work together in order to get to the exit. In particular, the one at the top has to help the bottom one get up to the exit. So very nicely done there to waffle them. Yeah, it was pretty satisfying to figure out too. And also, there's a lot of like yeah, like paths to distract you from the real one. Okay, and then Supersonic one. Yes, a pretty difficult low to start off the rank. I would have to say that nothing in that low is obvious. Like, it wasn't really obvious how to place any of the skills right away. So really, it's just one of those lows where you have to pretty much figure things out as you go. It's a really nice one though. But yes, definitely a pretty difficult one to start off the rank. And this one is certainly new, as I don't remember ever playing a low in this tile set before. It's a pretty nice one though. Okay, Supersonic 2, I would have to say this is the only easy low in the entire rank. This one definitely did not take that long at all. Yeah, pretty much the only problem that I had here was just making sure that the non-climber does not get stuck at the bottom where the button is below the exit. And as it turns out, I pretty much did a part of the low, yeah, right here, wrong. Yeah, that's what caused it to like not work out. But other than that, once I realized what needed to be done, yeah, then it was pretty easy from there. Yeah. But very nice over there. Supersonic 3, another pretty good one as well, but also a difficult one. Yeah, so I gotta say, props to Wafflin for also stopping me here as well. I thought there was a trick here that was required. Yeah, it's one that I'm already familiar with from playing the DOS version growing up. But after solving the low, yeah, I of course checked another person's solution to it. And yes, turns out that the trick is absolutely not needed at all. So really, I kind of, in a way, possibly made the low harder on myself than I needed to. But I gotta say, it's still pretty cool. Yeah, having to like come up with it and use it in the solution though. Because I gotta say, this low was pretty good. And it's another nice tile set as well. And one that I'm pretty sure that I have not played one in, but I could be wrong though. Okay, Supersonic 4, another very nice tile set. I believe this is called the Agony tile set. And I especially love the animated water in it. I believe this is one of Zanzendorf's tile sets. So I definitely played some lows in this tile set. In particular, some from United and also one from Destination as well. This one is a pretty difficult one. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on in here, and yeah, in particular, the hardest part is pretty much near the very end with the hooded man trap at the where it's a very fast triggering trap. Yeah, and even lemmings that are just slightly spaced out, yeah, offset from one another, yeah, it's still able to kill the lemming next to it. Yeah, so that took me by surprise because it's much faster in triggering the daughter bee. And in one of my attempts, yeah, I came pretty close, but I unfortunately was kind of like exhausted and burnt out from a pretty long solving session after about an hour and a half. Um, but yeah, when I came back to this level later on, yeah, it was almost like a pretty quick solve. Yeah, I think it was about another 10 minutes or so. Yeah, that I was able to get a working solution. As it turns out, I didn't quite take advantage of the terrain near the exit enough. Yeah, where there are holes to stop the basher, and hence a blocker is not necessary. So had I realized that, that would have been a solve in the first video where I attempted to slow. But other than that, yes, this is a very, very nice tile set, and there are certainly some traps in here which I've seen for the very first time. Yeah, such as the head at the very beginning. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I haven't seen that before. And same thing with the hooded man too. Okay, Supersonic 5, another very nice tile set here. Um, excuse me. This one wasn't anywhere near as difficult as the previous low, but I'd still say it's still challenging in a way. But once again, I'm sure that I made my solution far harder than I needed to here, and yeah, in particular, I was already told that the where I went on the far left side, yeah, that was not exactly the easiest way to go there. Yeah, there was a much easier way, which I did see from another solution I saw. I was like, oh wow, it actually did work. But I think for some very odd reason, I didn't think it would work. Yeah, I think that everything I kept trying didn't work or something, or maybe I kept thinking that maybe it just took too many builders or something like that, and so maybe I just kind of like it's another one of those things where I dismiss a little too quickly. Um, and the time limit is a bit scary, but um, and in one of my attempts, it definitely sucked because yeah, it would have worked, except the very last time it did not X on time, and yeah, that was really like, oh my goodness, a bit annoying because actually came down to like just doing the first part of the low on like at the very first possible moment. Yeah, rather than wait until all the lemons were out first. So pretty much that's all it took. But yes, other than that, it's a pretty nice low though. Okay, Supersonic 6. Yeah, this was a pretty difficult one. And once again, yeah, I pretty much had the entire solution. It just seemed that I kind of like did the bottom right not correctly. And because yeah, I pretty much had everything figured out before that. It's just that in my solution, I ended up doing some aura twinkling in order to get the bottom right to work out perfectly. And of course, uh, after Flopsy watched my solution to it, yeah, I kind of asked him if what I did at the bottom right was intended. He found his replay to the low, and I said that I would like to see it, so I did. So he sent it to me, and yes, as it turns out, it was not needed at all. Um, for some very odd reason, I missed a very easy just dig underneath the trap trigger. Yeah, at the top left. And indeed, yeah, before Flopsy sent me his replay, yeah, I checked another person's solution as well. Yeah, on YouTube. And so I think here it's really amazing that there are three completely different solutions as a matter of fact. Yeah, all of our solutions are different to this low. Yeah, mine just happens to be the messiest and fiddliest. And so pretty much after that, Flopsy kind of joked around that I like the king of the solution overcomplicator. And I told her, oh, it's not exactly something I'm proud of, particularly since I'm mean to keep solutions as easy as possible. And he was like saying that like, yeah, give me your form avatar instead. I think you should be like the king of something. And I was like, okay, our interpretations are different then because pretty much when I originally got my avatar, I was thinking like basically, okay, someone who's managed to super low packs, and so I thought a like a King Lemming avatar would be fitting for that. And then I was like, okay, I was thinking more of the interpretation of like ruling the Lemmings community with as a benevolent ruler who listens to all and yeah, would not rule with an iron fist. Yeah, and he was telling me, that's kind of like, more big-headed than what I was suggesting, and I was like, well, you know, it's not that bad. It's not as bad as you think it is because I did say like benevolent ruler. Yeah, so it's not like I'm like going to be like a ruthless dictator or anything. But well, I think it was pretty much all in good fun. Yeah, we were just pretty much messing around with that, and so no harm done, I guess. But just wanted to make it clear, Flopsy, that like I wasn't like exactly trying to be like a show up or being arrogant or anything. Yeah, no, absolutely not. Um, just that's exactly what I had in my mind, going on in my mind when I first got my avatar. But even then, yeah, I had some help along the way there because another member did it for me. He just asked me what I wanted and stuff, and yeah, he kind of agreed that that would be the best fit for my representation on the forums and stuff. But anyway, Supersonic 7, yeah, this one can be difficult. Yeah, so I can certainly agree with that. But I would say more overwhelming, yeah, than extremely hard though. Because there are some places in here where some of it is already pretty obvious, such as the walls with the up arrows. Yeah, it definitely automatically means yeah bombers to get through them so that you can keep on going towards the exit, at least for the right side. And there's just like a lot of zombies that you need to like get around and stuff and try to avoid. Um, but other than that, yeah, it was just more like just work your way through it in any way you can. Um, so I gotta say, it's a pretty really nice puzzle though. Yeah, a bit satisfying to figure out, and it overall it just wasn't as bad as I thought because I ended up solving this law quicker than I thought I would. So I think that's already amazing in itself. And even Flopsy mentioned that it was amazing that I managed to do that. Yeah, at least for one of his final levels of the pack. Yeah, because the Supersonic 6 was the final Whoplem low. Yeah, Supersonic 7 and 8 are both Flopsy lows. And then finally, Supersonic 8. Yes, this was a pretty good low to finish off the pack. Um, it's certainly nowhere near the hardest low of the entire pack, despite being the final low. But it's a pretty good one, and it's still challenging enough. Yeah, this one uh, didn't take me anywhere or didn't take me as long as Supersonic 7, but still took some time. Um, but I gotta say, yeah, it was pretty nice. Yeah, trying to like see the solution come together piece by piece as well. I just really like how that you just need to like find the correct path for the crowd to take, just because the climbers kind of take a different route in order to get on ahead and forge the path for them. Because because otherwise, there isn't really a possible way for the crowd to keep on going without some help from the climbers to get on ahead. Um, this is another very nice tile set, and I'm pretty sure I have not played this lowest in this tile set before. Once again, yeah, I kind of love the green here. Yeah, green's my favorite color, and as I'm one of those who doesn't often use CPM when playing and solving, yeah, I was very very confused as to where the exit was. But pretty much ultimately the only thing that allowed me to figure it out was just how like nothing else really like stood out, other than the very distinct looking like object or yeah like object in the in the level on the very far right. So that pretty much is the only thing that kind of helped me figure out what and where it was. Um, yes, very very nice level though. Yes, this was a pretty nice level to finish off the pack. So very well done here to Flopsy. I kind of enjoyed this one. And yeah, it was pretty much all about like just figuring out how to like use as low skills as possible in any given area, so that you have enough to complete the level. So yes, so pretty good there. So yes, this is the entire LP of MegSEGAbytes. So I definitely hope you've enjoyed it. If you've been watching, and if you have, thank you for doing so. Um, yes, with the LP done, I can move on to other level packs to LP. So I think what I will be doing is like taking another short break before starting my next one. I pretty much have like the next two level packs lined up to LP, I think. So I've already decided on which ones I'm going to do. Um, but yes, I think for the most part, I will take another short break because this kind of got me a bit like worn down. But even then, yes, it was very fun to like play through and solve this pack. And Flopsy definitely is very grateful that I've kind of played through this pack. Yeah, which has gone like not so much like no attention at all. Yeah, for the last 2 years. Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe only one person has solved the entire pack. Now that may be wrong because possibly some of his pretest, the other pretesters might have gotten all of it solved as well, but I could be wrong there. Yeah, Flopsy could always tell me. Um, but um, yes, it that's the case. Yeah, if the other pretesters haven't solved the entire thing, then then I might be the second person to solve the entire pack. But if I'm not, then that's quite alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna be upset about that or anything. Especially since I have had a lot of other packs that I was playing through. Yeah, long before I even got to this. But even then, yeah, yeah, I had made a promise to Flopsy a really, really long time ago. I think it was while my LP of SEB Lems was in progress. Yeah, I kind of promised him that I would play through MegSEGAbytes, and yeah, it's kind of gotten me a really long time to get around to. But here we are now. I finally got to it, and Flopsy is very, very happy that I played through this pack. And I know Wafflin would be as well, yeah, if he was here. Because yeah, I just have so many good things to say about this pack. Yeah, it definitely deserves more attention and loving, yeah, than it did. Or rather, than the lack that it didn't get. Um, so um, so I'm sure Flopsy is very, very grateful for me having brought the pack back from the dead. Because I absolutely recommend this pack. Yeah. It's just a really, really well done one, despite being a very short one. And yeah, MegSEGabytes was also a pretty short pack as well. I think it was only 30 lows, but here it's an extra 10 lows for MegSEGabytes. Yeah, because it's 40 lows. But despite being a very short pack, yeah, this is still a really good one. And so, like I said, yeah, I definitely recommend playing through this pack if you get the opportunity to. Yeah, I promise you, you will not be upset with this. I was very just into the pack the entire time I was LPing it because just a lot of good variety in the puzzles and everything. It definitely did not like bore me at any point. It certainly did get difficult. Yeah. As a matter of fact, it does get hard pretty fast, but even then, that did not deter me at all from like getting on with the pack and everything. Um, Especially since I seem to be very well known, yeah, to be just playing through and solving low packs of any difficulty. And yes, that's pretty much me. While difficult lows are my type of lows that I love playing and solving, I welcome lows of all difficulties. So certainly the fact that I played through just hard lows, yeah, I definitely welcome easy lows. Yeah, whenever they are there. Because there's certainly nice breaks from all the hard lows I've been playing. Um, so yes, I hope you have enjoyed this MegSEGabytes LP as this concludes it. And stay tuned for future projects that I would do. Yeah, with the LPs and everything of other low packs, and just be on the lookout for videos that go up. Yeah, whenever they can do. So with this, I hope you all have a nice day. Peace out.